You have to get up, Glenn, please. For what purpose? The best I can do is to lie here in bed. And wait for what? Until there's no one left to take care of you? Almost a year has passed and you sit idly by while I travel around to save what is left of the Band of the Iron Bull. That's easier for you to say. You're not to blame for this catastrophe. And neither are you. You obeyed your orders as a soldier. You did not know what the stone was capable of. You can't. I know that, Kylian. But in the end, it happened because I destroyed the stone. I swung my swords and thousands of people died. And then, while I crawled through the ruins carrying your unconscious body, the corpses everywhere. Their skin melted. The stench. I will never be able to imagine what happened back then. But the consequence cannot be you hiding here. Glenn, I know you too well. You're an idealist. Me? I do nothing. I've just been following you guys around. Then change it. Let deeds follow. Let us find this stone. Let's go back to Volandis. For the past few months, I have not only looked for the troop and for sources of income, but I've been doing research. The stone was a grimoire. A grimoire? Originally, this was the name for magic books. Every magician who thought something of themselves published at least one grimoire in their life. And the richer a magician was, the more money they invested into the appearance of the book. Gems with magical properties which were set into the book's cover were very popular. With the fading of magic, the books slowly lost their significance, but the stones gained in value. Since they had no name in the common language, they were called grimoires as well. And one of them caused this explosion? Probably. Probably! The description about its appearance is pretty accurate, but a stone with such power is not described anywhere. You mentioned that the stone was undamaged after the explosion? Yes, it floated high above the ruins in a whirlpool of ether. I saw it with my own eyes. Then the grimoire still exists and might be somewhere in Volandis. In the wrong hands, it could all happen again. You asked for what purpose you should stand up. Stand up and help me find the stone so that such an event will not happen again. We find the stone, we rebuild the gang, and then... Do you remember the original reason why we were in the Band of the Iron Bull? We wanted to change the world. And for that, we needed power. The reputation of our gang grew steadily. The pay got better, our treasure chest filled up. The best blacksmiths forged our weapons. The finest instructors trained the young among us. We had enough gold for airships and sky armors. We could have used it all for our purpose, Glenn. We still can. We will rise again. We will become more powerful than any army. Like Alfred and the Band of the White Dragon 100 years ago, we will start revolutions and turn systems upside down. We will end the tyranny of kings and put the reins of power into the people's own hands. But I need you for that. Not only as a good fighter or outstanding sky armor pilot, I need you as someone whose heart beats in the right place. I need you as a friend, Glenn. What a sweet memory. But now it's time to wake up, Glenn. Huh? What is this voice inside my head? Who are you? Your friend, comrade, mentor. Call me whatever you want. The beasts have picked up your tracks. It's time you listen to my advice. What do you mean? You'll find out soon enough. For now, you need to wake up. Are you awake? Where are we? It seems as though we are underground. The tower collapsed the moment we left it. If you have the strength, help me clear the way here. Where are the others? Apparently not here. What kind of monster was that? I do not know. For a moment, I had the feeling it was explicitly chasing us. For a moment, that thing chased us all over the palace. You must still be half asleep, thief. I am not a thief. You and your friends broke into the palace. We didn't want to steal anything. I'm sorry, that was rude. You saved my life back there and risked your own. I shall believe you, and anyway, it doesn't matter. So, let us just call you a trespasser. How about Glenn? My name is Len. Glenn, are you there? Ah, there's someone on the other side. Thanks to destiny, you are well. We must have had quite some luck to survive this fall. Don't speak of luck so quick, we are not out of this mess yet. I smell miasma, and not little of it. This sewer system is old, older than Farnsport. Nowadays, only sewage flows through here, but back in olden times, these walls had another forgotten purpose. Evil built its nest in those days. We needed every capable fighter to get out of here. Yeah, the sewers are of a different kind. We have already learned this the hard way. Princess, you are well! Rob, are you okay? Why does he call you Princess? You are a princess? I heard rumors that Terran's princess vanished some time ago. She does not look particularly majestic. How dare you! Don't say any more, those will be your last words. Then let me find better ones. You have nothing to say to me, you milksop. Save your strength for the monsters that lurk here. Excuse me, Sir Victor, you're right. The welfare of the princess takes priority. I shall forgive you for the moment. You are too kind. This is no joke, she's really Terran's princess. Whoever she is, she can handle a weapon and that alone counts. We should listen to the old man and leave. The sewer system stinks. I wish your sense for decency was as pronounced as it is for sewers. This old man is Sir Victor, the greatest writer of our time. And therefore we should follow an experienced man like him. Together we were able to take down this red-eyed beast, and together we will get through these sewers as well. Let's not dawdle any further, let's go. Children, stop fighting! Alright, hey everyone, and welcome back to Chained Echoes, where we need to get the heck out of these sewers. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade our skills real quick. Or learn new skills real quick. Let's do Human Killer. That sounds like it might be practical. We're gonna need some self-defense after all the crap we've been through. TP up would be very good for Len. Defense would be good for you, Kylian. Counter cure. 30% chance to counter single target physical attack by curing a random ailment on self. Ooh! That might be better for a little bit later when we're seeing more status effects. Let's do HP for now. No, let's do defense. Next up is Rob. Yeah, Beast Killer sounds good if we're killing random enemies out here. And you get critical +5. Alright, let's get moving. And unfortunately, the illusion is broken. I did indeed record the first 5 episodes of this in one sitting, because there was not a good stopping point at basically any moment. So I took the moment here to, stop. And, well, it reset my character's position, so, the illusion's broken. Hello! Alright, let's get moving. Let's get out of these sewers. Hello, merchant! Oh, what bad luck. Just when I left the tower, the ground under my feet collapsed. And now I'm stuck here with you. Can you clear the way ahead? I can sell you helpful items if you want. Appreciated. I don't think I need to buy anything. We haven't been too pressed for needing to use items. And we don't really have anything to sell. Though I have been informed of something. Apparently, it is a good idea to actually read the descriptions on all the loot we collect before we sell it. Because not only is there some comical writing in there, but also apparently there's ongoing side stories, so that's interesting. Definitely want to check those out. I got 301 arc. Now let's head up this way and figure out how to get out of here. Alright, we got sewer divers and bats. So armor break is not a bad idea, but also it only hits one enemy and we're fighting a swarm. So I'm thinking I'm not going to worry too much about using that when we're fighting multiple enemies. Unless we're fighting a boss or a really strong enemy. In those cases that might be useful, but for now it doesn't really feel like it's worth it since it only hits one. Alright, they're weak against wind, so we'll use Wind Thrust. And, ooh, okay, let's... slow you down. Don't want to lose my overdrive. Now, I did notice something. Unfortunately, it seems that I, forgot to steal from the boss that we fought last time in the tower. My mistake. Hopefully it wasn't anything too important. Well, that was an option we could have done, and I messed up. Something I learned about Ultra moves is that basically everyone exclusively uses Glenn's and Sienna's Ultra moves. Because, unfortunately, they just happen to be objectively the best options for Ultra moves, with Glenn's being great for when you're fighting multiple enemies at once, and Sienna's being great for when you're fighting bosses, since Glenn hits everyone and, I believe, reduces all their stats, which is ridiculously powerful. And Sienna's, no, I don't need to use it against a single enemy, but Sienna's gives her, 1, a lot of damage, but 2, also increases her agility, meaning more turns for her, and her crit rate, which is fantastic because Sienna is already very well suited to be built into a crit hit machine. Very, very powerful with her crit hits. So Glenn and Sienna just end up being the only real characters worth using Ultra moves on? Not that the others are worthless, they're just worth less. So, let's start off with Glenn's Ultra move. Did a nice chunk of damage, and Kylian finishes them off. Yeah, you see how powerful that is? Alright, what do we got over here? We got a switch. That's about it for this side. Extending a bridge. Oh. Okay, it takes us down to the water level, but that's... Is there anything in the water level? Oh, all the water is just completely drained at this point. Neat. I may actually be able to go back and explore some other areas then. I can see a treasure chest up there. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too worried about stealing from them. It's just tin ore, it seems like. Though actually, I may want to switch to Sienna for her cross slash. Do I want to leg game? Yeah, let's do it. It'll be funny. Slow down. There we go. Len gets the next turn. Finish you off. And now, yeah, cross slash. Give you a nice bleed. And clear. Okay, yeah, there's treasure up there we can go find. Oh, this takes us to the far side of this gate. And that path leads forward. Okay, we're not going to go there yet. I want to make sure I've explored thoroughly to get all the treasures. I'm a little sad I missed a treasure back in the castle. But I have to imagine that it is either not that important, or we can go back to it later. Can we go left? No, we cannot. Okay. So it basically opens the path ahead. Got it. Okay, let's head back up this way to get the chest that's been exposed now. Anything else get exposed while we were doing that? I don't think so. No. Ooh, we got treasure right over there. That is an interesting chest. That's a gold ooh! Iron Kairos. Okay. So, we already have one of those for Glenn. Oh, we've got a couple of those. Oh, that'd be a downgrade for Kylian. Oh well. Mixed? Mixed for Victor. It would make him a little bit more well-rounded on defense and increase his HP, which is probably not the worst idea, but... I think I'll skip it on him for now. And yet he's the only one who can equip it. You know what? Fine, take it. Also, do we have any extra accessories? No. Okay. Moving onwards. Okay, we've got treasure over here. Tin ore, and... Okay, that's it for this area. I did see a treasure down below and to the left, down at these water level. I'm curious how I get to it. Damn you, healing your entire party. Uh-oh, don't eat it! Oh, Glenn, why'd you eat it? Alright, Victor, I'm swapping you out for Sienna again. I really like her, so... Slash away. And we got a Petal Storm ready to go. Ooh, got an iron ore. Don't mind if I do. And this will definitely finish you off. Okay, yeah, that is it for over here. Now, how do I get to... that item to the west? It was over that way. See, this kind of looks like you can go through this way, but no. Same here. There wouldn't by chance be a path down this way. No, can't go that way. And going up that staircase just leads to the next area. Okay, we're gonna back up all the way and see if we can find anything. I would very much like to be thorough. Did I not see a treasure down there? I could have sworn that I did. It would have been down and to the left. You know what? It's fine. I'll do one more check just to make sure. Is that what I saw? No. Am I imagining things? I could have sworn I saw something over there. Alright, you know what? Fine. It's fine. This must be the exit. Is something wrong, Glenn? There's a statue in the water. Oh, you're right, and one of the heroes of Leonar at that. It is said that people who pray to these statues will be visited in their dreams by the old heroes and bestowed their powers. You need to offer a flask of sacred water first, though. I wonder what the statue is doing down here. Pray, you say? In addition to weapons, armors, and accessories, characters can equip class emblems. They are bestowed to the party after praying to the Heroes of Leonar statues. Class emblems provide huge stat upgrades. Furthermore, every class emblem provides 2 action skills and 2 passive skills. These can be equipped in the class skill slots. The skills can only be set as long as the corresponding class emblem is equipped. Only exception, once you've mastered a skill, you can set it without having the emblem equipped. Neat! Alright, so effectively a new way to expand our party. Yes, I would like to pray to the Heroes of Leonar. I greet ye, adventurers of Volandis. My voice, echoing through thy heart, shall bestow upon thee the power of ages long gone by. Prove thyself worthy, and thou shalt receive a gift. Well then, we have a boss fight. Let's start off with Glenn's Ultra Move. And, ooh, yeah, they did not take a lot of damage at all. That is a problem. They are going to make us work for this class emblem. And they are weak to wind, yes. Oh, don't you do that. Okay, that's not too much damage at least. Let's see. Let's buff up the party. And then next to Victor's turns, I'll probably swap him out for Sienna. Okay, don't want to lose our overdrive yet. Let's finish off the sewer driver on the left. Since they were so close to dead anyway. And let's start working on the next one. Okay, we still got a little ways until that overdrive maxes out, so I'm not too worried about lowering it. Alright, we are getting there. And do I even need a switch at this point? It looked intimidating at first, but it really wasn't an intimidating fight. Ye have mastered the challenge, brave warriors, and proven thyself worthy. Accept the emblem offered by Marianne the Cleric. Now go forth, brave warriors and curious adventurers, for they are the future of Eldrea. Alright, and we get our first class emblem. We can customize our party. Who do we want to make into a cleric? Heals wounds in the name of all gods. Let's see. It'll make someone into a very dedicated healer, effectively. Kylian kind of already is our healer? Though, we should probably give it to somebody who has high magic as a default. Since it scales with magic. Let's give it to Victor. Give him a little bit more flexibility in how he works. Oh, there's an optimize button. Neat. I'll have to make use of that at some point. Alright, so with that class emblem, Victor, you get Awakened Spirit revives a character with 10% of their max HP, though we can upgrade it to make it more powerful. And Heal All restores HP with a potency of 0.3 to all. And for passive skills, Mind Up and Silence Resistance. And we take 1 turn longer to apply Silence for the first time. Neat. Okay. How many skill points do we have? Not a lot, so it's not really too worth investing them in anything yet. But yeah, Victor is now suddenly much more useful as he can now heal the entire party. He can now be our healer. Okay, we've got a couple ways to go. It's not gonna let us go that way. Alright, in that case, let's head up here. Quit your yapping, filthy dog, and tell him what you told me. Yeah, we were tasked to kill Lady Parnella and blame it on Farnsport. Who gave you this task? Why should I tell you, huh? How dare you, you miserable robber. Ha, robber, you say. You are no different. We may rob people, but you rob a whole nation. Your ridiculous peace will be our downfall. We were ordered to stab the lady in the back, but you're worse. With your peace treaty, you have backstabbed all of Escania. Enough, Farron. He has nothing more to tell me than the others we've already caught. Take him away. He was the last of the gang anyway. The rest is already rotting in the dungeon. Have we found the beast's body? Not yet, but we have witnesses that saw the monster fall with the collapsed tower. It is probably dead. At least some good news. What about the bodies in the East Wing? Was it really? Yes, there was a body of Chancellor Edgar among them. General Matthey? No trace. Would the General really go that far? Prince Frederick be damned, this is all his doing. Lady Parnella, Chancellor Edgar, both died within our walls. Terran's people would have revolted against Prince Frederick if he had torn up the treaty and started a new war without proper reason. But now he can write history the way he wants. He'll portray us as the aggressor. He will tell his people that we lured and killed their Chancellor. And he himself will allegedly have no choice but to take up arms once again. What shall we do now, my lord? Mobilize the troops. Prepare all airships and sky armors. I'd hoped to hand over a kingdom of peace, but I have failed. When you take the throne, all that awaits you is only more hatred and bloodshed. There was no way around it. You knew that yourself. Probably. Terran controls Wernshire. How much longer do you think we can resist? We can use the Princess Celestia of Terran. You believe that was her? Chancellor Edgar did, and he should know her. But what is she doing here, and this act she's putting on? Take her hostage. Yes, if that woman was truly her, we should find her immediately. You want to take her hostage? But maybe we can still avoid war. This war has never stopped to begin with. We need to act fast. Give haste, Farron. Leave no stone unturned and bring me Princess Celestia alive. By your command. Prince Frederick will think twice before taking action against us. The love for his sister has reached even my ears.